Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. My name is Max, and in this video we're gonna talk about this beast, Creed Aventus, the niche king. You all recognize it, of course, and I'm gonna give you my opinion and if I think you should still pick up this fragrance in 2020. So let's start the video. So guys, should you still pick up this fragrance in 2020? Is it worth $400 still to this day? You know, this has been released since 2010. So this is 10-year anniversary for Creed this year. But is it still worth it for me or for you or for anyone? I say like this, both yes and no. If you got the money, if you have a lot of cash to spend on fragrance, if this is your big passion, well, then I would say definitely yes. You should definitely pick up this fragrance, because this to me is a work of art. This is a great craftsmanship. It was one of the first kind to do this revolutionary niche fragrance that was also mass appealing, in my opinion. I know a lot of clones have come that try to replicate this formula, but in my opinion, if you have the money and if you are into fragrances, yes, you should buy this fragrance. But if you're just an ordinary guy who just starting to like get interested in fragrances and stuff like that, I think there's a lot of good alternatives you can try before you buy this expensive fragrance, because I don't want you to spend $400 on a scent that you're not totally sure of, guys. So me personally, I don't care, you know, if you buy the rip-off fragrance. I know that a lot of people don't have that much cash to spend on a fragrance, including me sometimes, you know. I rarely spend that much cash on a fragrance. This was an exception for me. I got this as a really good deal and stuff like that. But if you're just an ordinary guy, you just heard the hype of this Creed Aventus fragrance, but you're not like really sure if you think this is worth the price, I would really recommend you just buy a replica from some brand first, you know, because some people say, yeah, you shouldn't support the replicas and you shouldn't do that and shouldn't do that. Yeah, sure, if you have the money, but it's really easy for people with a lot of money to make a statement like that, in my opinion. So if you don't have a lot of money, buy Club de Nuit Intense from Armaf, for example. I think that's a really good clone, a good substitute to the original scent from Creed. And you know, this is really, it's a really nice scent, 100%. But the problem with this, guys, just letting you know, this fluctuates. The performance from this fragrance fluctuate depending on the batch. So if you are in buyer's thoughts and you want to really pick up a original, like a Creed Aventus original bottle, then I would really suggest you search a little bit on the internet. I would recommend you search the best batch. You know, there are a lot of forums that list the best batches of Creed Aventus, because a lot of batches don't perform that good than other batches. They can smell totally different from one batch to another, and I think that's one thing you have to keep in mind before you burn this type of amount of money on a fragrance, guys. I would really recommend that you check online if you can find this secondhand. You know, if someone in the internet want to sell this bottle, you know, for my guys back in Sweden, you know, look at Tradera, look at Blocket and stuff like that. I don't know what your sites is called back in the US and rest of the world, but of course Facebook Marketplace could be good site to check up before you buy a fully new bottle of Creed Aventus. Another thing, always check that you don't buy a clone if you're now gonna buy this fragrance. This little ring you see here, guys, this should be like 95% a white ring. And if it's not right, a white ring in here, then you might want to check up so you don't buy a fake Creed Aventus, because I know there's come a lot of fake Creeds on the market. So if the price is too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. Another thing, Don't buy this fragrance if you just are aiming for compliments from girls. I have to be 100% real with you. This is not a girl's favorite fragrance in the world. You know, I have done a lot of reviews and a lot of girls rating fragrances and stuff like that, and they rarely put Creed Aventus in the top place of fragrances they like. Girls are pretty simple in the scent. You know, I don't say everyone is simple in their scent and what they like in type of fragrance for a guy, but in general, they don't care if it costs $300, $400, $1,000. They just want you to smell good, guys. So in that case, stay away from this, guys. If you just want a compliment getter from girls, if you don't give a shit about the brand, the heritage, the craftsmanship that they put into this fragrance, just buy either a replica or some other brand that has more potential to give you great compliments than this one. Because this is, nowadays, this is more a boxer dropper. And what that means, guys, is guys love this fragrance more than girls. I know this. So this is, you get a lot of compliments from guys with this. Some girls, of course, as well, but it's not that hyped up in the girls' scent, I think. They would really appreciate Armani Code Colonia. They would appreciate that fragrance as much as the Creed Aventus. I think you should keep that in mind. Ask yourself, why do you buy this fragrance? You want to get a Creed Aventus in your collection? Do you just want this for the scent? Then 100% are with you, but there are some other good clones like Club de Nuit Armaf from Armaf that's almost as good, you know. The third thing, are you buying this only because of the compliments? No other reason. Then I don't think you should buy this in 2020. So that's just some points I think that you should keep in mind before you burn $400 on this, guys. If you hesitate a bit, buy a clone first. That's totally fine. You would get same response from girls from the Armaf Club de Nuit Intense if you compare it to the Creed Aventus, 100%. If I spray one day Creed Aventus, one day Club de Nuit Intense from Armaf, you would get exactly the same compliments, I think. They can't tell it apart. Thank you for watching this video. Smash that subscribe button. Give this video a like if you think this was a helpful video to you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Ciao.